Check. Check. One. Check. Two. Check. Three. Here we go. You know the flow. Every episode is different. Yes, it is. This is no different than the others. But let me tell you, brother and sister, we're going to do it consistent. We're going to do it every week. We're going to do it unique. We got so much fleek on our feet. I don't even know how to flow. I just get on the mic and I punch go. Yeah, this is it. Episode 283 of the Cannabis. Let me say that again. This is the Cannabis Coffee Hour. I'm your host, Rob Cantrell. Whoa. Welcome to the Cannabis Coffee Hour. Yeah. Okay. I'm back. Turn that off. Get it right, Rob. This is episode 283. You got to be professional. We're doing an episode of the Cannabis Coffee Hour where I talk about coffee and cannabis and comedy and music. Music, bass, drums, vibes, all the time. Gotta stay alive, express my feelings. Well, that's not what I'm feeling. I just feel like getting funky. You know I'm a junkie for coffee and cannabis and watermelon shakes and liquid death. Oh yeah, what is left? Yeah, I'm gonna have a smoothie. I am gonna feel groovy as I go to the park. I like to walk after dark. In the daytime, I don't really care. I do have nice hair on a good sunny day in the month of May. It falls out here and there a little gray, but what are you gonna say? Gotta keep it real, gotta get to the feel good all the time. That's why I like to rhyme. It feels good to connect the dots. Do my thing, take my shot. My shot is right on point. 3 points, you know this joint. I smoke about 28, 9, 10, 12. You don't even know, dude. I'm just kinda rude. When it comes to getting real, Gouda, not cheesy, don't please me, I'm just doing what's easy, pumping beats, rocking rhymes, this is what I do all the time.
Cut it out. What's this about? I thought this was a podcast about, comedians talking to each other. I've seen that a million times, my brother. I'm just doing something different. I'm gonna do something new. What are you gonna do? Beam down to the ship and let's get down to the point. I rock this funky joint all the time. Yeah, Roy Rogers teachers. Yeah, I'm saying alright to meet ya.
All right. No, I was I do love hip hop. I wanted to talk about something. I do love hip hop. I do love funky beats. Hip hop's going through a weird thing. Comedy's going through two of my favorite things. But I do think it's evolving, and the instruments and the tools are changing, and the intention. Well, intention's always been something new and funky. At least that's what I want to do. Go towards the fun. This is fun. To play with echo effects and funky beats. Let's fuck. Should we mess with the bass a little bit? There we go. I could space this out too. I like that. It's hard. I have a watermelon shake. It's actually... Whoa! That's too hard. Give me just a hi-hat, you know? This beat is a little too hard. I kind of want something just kind of spacey and easy. There we go. I like that. Put some toms in there. I don't know. I need to get my own. I got some bongos. I want to do some more episodes outside. It's just been a busy week. I was going to plan on doing some more Shapeshifter episodes, and that will be coming up. I'm talking to them. Shout out to Shapeshifter and everybody over there. It's a great live music venue in Brooklyn, and they're just fucking sick. The way they book and how it is, it's a non-profit. It's like a music institute of jazz and experimental music. So shout out to those cats at Shapeshifter. That's where I'm going to do like big Whoa. I just had this crazy, I'm drinking a watermelon smoothie today. I had 2 auditions this week, so I had to study all the stuff and try to hit all the marks. And hit all the marks. And it's just been a busy week. I'm just excited to do the podcast. Anytime you're dehydrated, watermelon's where it's at. People don't even know. It's good for your heart. It chills you out. And it's really good for your heart, and it's super hydrating. So I had to just I was in intense morning, and then I got some more stuff to do tomorrow, and I wanted to knock out a podcast. I don't know, do I have some type of reverb on? I think so. Let's make sure the levels are right. Check. Yes. The benefits of drinking watermelon juice. Yeah, it's been fun. I got this episode, so I needed a little extra for this episode. So I got the watermelon juice. I just had to do a bunch of work this morning, and then come in and get funky fresh on the mic for the Cannabis Coffee Hour, which is always fun. But there's this Vietnamese sandwich spot. And they do other foods, but they do smoothies and they do boba teas, and they have this $6. It's like $5.99 for a real watermelon. They only do it during the summer, and they blend it perfectly, and it's like in a big ass boba tea cup, and I got the big ass boba tea straw, and it just hits the fucking point. And then I am a big fan of a Liquid Death. I picked up I didn't have any seltzer in the house, and I was like, I'm gonna need some seltzer for this episode. So I picked up a black, big, tall can of bubbling Liquid Death. I like that one. I'm a fan of Liquid Death. It's just that I'm kind of a stoner. I'm out there. I'm dehydrated a lot. And I just came up in all the bars. I always feel weird ordering club soda. The bartender looks at me like I'm a cheap fuck or whatever. But times are changing. More mocktails are happening. Everywhere I go, it's like people understand. You just a couple joints or not. I don't know. Consciousness is opening up, I believe, or growing up, or maybe I'm just growing up. I'm trying to open my mind and open my heart. All of the politics and all of the drama. I'm just not that there's any drama, but just the separation is weird. But I don't know. People have their taste. People have their way of going about things. I think, individuality and the growth of, humans in the AI world, like, it's just going to open up space to be really whoever you want to be. And there's really no excuse, That's why I'm doing it. I always wanted to rock some beats and have a type of show like this. I didn't even know this show. So this watermelon shake is actually hitting the spot. It's a beautiful day in New York. Let's see. Did I do some stand-up? I did some... There was something going on that I got up on stage. Oh yeah, that was last week I went up on stage. And then over the weekend, I got up at, that's what happened. I got the audition, during the weekend, and then I just shut it down. So that's why I'm kind of spent today, so I had to do this thing. And then I have another one, so I don't know. I guess Hollywood's, opening back up. Or, I'm just, there's more work out there. So everybody's hustling. I feel it out there. Oh, yeah, I did post a new clip on my IG. You can go out, Rob88Cantrell, or the Cannabis Coffee Hour Instagram. I'm definitely going to be, rating and talking more about coffee. I mean, I picked up this Stumptown cold brew, like the bottle one. There's just something about, I could shit my pants any minute, not to be too crude, but I did, drink a big watermelon shake. But I told you, I got a watermelon shake, I got a thing of Stumptown, but not like from a coffee shop, more from the bodega, but they have it in those glass bottles that are like those red stripe bottles. It is expensive, but it's like as expensive as, a nice cup of coffee. And I am a snob, so it's like some of those other ones, the canned ones, I kind of went through and I figured it out. After drinking so much coffee on this podcast and in life, I'm excited to go out there and really rate and experiment, and even develop my own coffee here at the Cannabis Coffee Hour. I'm understanding the process. I just got to figure out and keep the podcast funky and alive and growing until, we can rock out some birds. Not that that's what it's all about. It's more about like playing with these sounds. It creates a new move. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I like that. That sounds cool. Oh yeah, this is fun. We're gonna do it, my son. I like to sing. I like to dance. What you gonna do? Okay, we'll take that bass down. Take that bass down.
Take the bass down.
Yeah. Let's That was fun. I do. This is not leveled out,
Man.
Come on, do I?
What?
I do have fun messing.
With the pitches of my voice.
What's going there? Yeah. All right. Check. Whoa. Yeah. One, two, three. Ooh, here we go. Back in the flow once again. Rob Cantrell gonna win. This is not a sin. This is just me. I'm being what I wanna be. Something new, something you, something them, something zen. Zen. Keep it zen. Right. Check. But yeah, the break. What? Why did you talk about the break dancing in the Olympics? Yeah, the one I saw is still is like, okay, that is correct. That is correct. Yeah. The breakdancing in the Olympics was cool, but yeah, everybody made fun of that girl. I mean, that Rachel Dretch. There's this really funny Tonight Show, Rachel Dretch making fun of the. I don't know. It was a Scandinavian. It was somebody doing some weird kind of. I think some breakers are better than others from different countries, and your breaking's been around for like 20 years, so everybody's got their own flavor. But the one I saw was like the finalist. And I just want to say the girl from Japan that won was so amazing in terms of style and just smoothness and originality. And it was like real b-boy in her. I mean, it just was. I was born in '72. Beat Street was my favorite movie. So I do know what good breaking is, and there was some really good breaking. But I heard they're not going to make it Olympic sport again. I don't know. I don't know if it ever needed to be an Olympic sport. I do think like dance battles. It probably just got the dance battles got so big over the years, and other countries love hip hop, and they all have their cultures and scenes and adding their own flavor to it, that it just got into the Olympics. And that takes like a long time to do. It's a lot of bureaucracy and politicking, and then it's every 4 years and trends come and go. And I think just TikTok, dancing has gone. Some of these other dances I see out there, it's not really, it's like all footwork. It looks like I would pop my knee out in a minute if I tried it. So it's got their own element of danger, and I don't know. Dancing's always evolving, but there's only so much, The physical body, there is a limit. It's unlimited in, I think, all of us, but in the physical sense, there's only so much. Whereas the mind and the imagination, that's an infinity. The formlessness, that's what I've been thinking about. Bruce Lee, I had this just like, not talk showbiz, but I did have like, a hard audition to figure out, and I just was like, okay, be water, with acting or anything, just like let go and just try to fill yourself up in that situation, like all the way through. Just try it all the way through, even if you don't think you're good or don't think you're bad, or even if you have some hesitation or you don't think it's your thing, just go hard. But be formless. Like, it's like, I don't know, you kind of attach yourself, like, I'm not this type of, comedian or this type of actor. And then you try some other shit and you're like, oh, wow. Like I've always said, like, the cool thing about getting older and being 50, you really, man, it's a blessing in so many ways. I remember talking to my sister and she was like, your 50s are really good. I don't know, your 20s are awkward, 30s are awkward, 40s, got a lot of curveballs. But now I'm kind of, I don't know. I just want to pass on knowledge and just being yourself. There's not, absolutely being yourself and being comfortable and being at peace. Nobody can really mess with you. And, taking a leap of faith and doing stand-up and doing acting and all this stuff and all the trials and tribulations, all the ups and downs. I like who I am. I like where I'm at. I like how it's all played out. And I'm ready for the next step, whether it be the podcast or acting gigs or stand-up or, music. I'm excited to try it out. All of it. All the ways. 360.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. What you doing? Chilling? Me too. Shout out. Back home, cannabis.
Yeah, I've been, I just, check. I mean, honestly, I'm not in the phase of like promoting a certain coffee or ads. I'm just going to tell you, I love Stumptown, but it's not everything. I do like, different shit, and different shit comes up. And so that's why I do want to, move towards possibly roasting some coffee beans. So like and subscribe. Maybe that will come, maybe we'll get some free beans going on. But yeah. So yeah, the breakdancing, I wanted to talk about that. But, I was kind of, breakdancing is hard. And there was some really good breakdancing. And then, Back Home Cannabis, Jack Herrera. I've just been sticking to one thing one brand, that's of late, but I still will mix it up. And there's so many different businesses. The podcast isn't sponsored just yet. But if you do want to sponsor the podcast, DM follow the IG page and DM. And the IG for the Cannabis Coffee Hours is the CCH podcast, at CCH podcast. If you're a coffee company, if you're a cannabis company, I'm going to be getting big guests. Well, I don't know. I'm not trying to be, I don't want to, there's a side of the podcast game that's like, I don't know. I want to just talk to people who I want to talk to, when I want to talk to, and how I want to talk to. Or if they'll talk to me. And most of the time it's just like asking friends. But then I do know, doing stand-up for 20 years, so I do know some bigger comedians, and I definitely would love to keep on trying to get some musicians back on the podcast. So it's all coming. That's what I wanted to say. Is it's all about staying alive. Staying alive. And letting the blessings come. That's where I'm at with my head. Because they come. They come. The blessings. Yeah, I really loved the Buju Banton interview on Drink Champs. That was really cool. He has I just like Jamaica. I like how he explains Jamaica. I like how he talks about how reggae comes from this really small little island, and it's a musical style that, completely like you go over and they're still pumping Bob Marley all day, and they're pumping all kinds of other stuff. It's evolved, but they kind of just made their own music, and it fed people and kept people inspired. It wasn't all about money. That's the thing about reggae, is that's not all about money. It's more about like culture and like moving people in a positive direction that have been down. And relaxing the mind and normalizing cannabis. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm a Rastafarian. I can't say, but I definitely respect all religions. Everybody got their vibe, man. And I think you could take the positive things out of everything. There's so much, man. Everything has its good and bad. But just being a music fan, especially right now, I just have a really dope reggae playlist. As much as I bitch about the algorithms and Spotify's and monopolize, yeah. As much as I talk about all that shit, I do love experiencing Spotify and the access and kind of the creativity of how easy playlists are, and how people are passing playlists are, how easy it is to put a single up. I've done some music, and I'm thinking about there's a couple projects that have, I put out how many hip hop albums, but I take them down after a while. But the videos are always, you can check out any of my music videos at my YouTube page. I'm proud of all of that. All of those songs that are up. They're not all perfect, but they're all pretty funky and funny and cool. And mostly I shot those videos to learn how to do cameras. The thing about music videos is that you don't have to deal with sound as much. So if you have a cool song, part of production and filming things is sound. And that's another level and a pain in the ass. And so a music video is an excuse to like not even fuck with sound, and do it, your way. And during the pandemic, I did, a few songs, and I put out Caffeinated Dope Rhymes, which was a bunch of old stuff, a couple new songs. But I know more now. And I'm thinking about you better go listen to it because I may pull some of that stuff down. I don't know. There's some rights issues that I don't want to talk about on there. But I'm not, I don't want anybody to come at me. There's one cover song on there. But I think I read all the rights and clicked all the buttons, but you never know. It's like when I did hip hop, you just got to be tricky with the sampling and the rights these days. I really think about, I never realized what was that thing? It was an IP, what an IP is. And I actually asked Alexa what an IP was. It's kind of like a patent. And once you have that, you can monetize shit. And I think with technology now, monetization is just going to get better and better and better, especially with AI and stuff. So being originally creative, everybody's complaining, but they can't, AI can't come up with this type of show. I never planned this. I mean, they could fake it. They could try to. It might be even better, but it's not going to be the same. Yeah. Yeah, fuck AI. Fuck AI. Give a fuck. I got my 808. I got my 808 computer. And my 808 beat machine. But no, you just got to work with everything. Everything that's in your disposable. I always think like I have, and I do know I'm right. Like, we have everything we need, We all have everything we need. And it's just right there. Sometimes I'm just like, I know the answers right there to figure out this one thing. And I'm going to leave you with that. It's been a tight week, so I'm going to do a little of a short episode. But I just want to say I love everybody that's tuned in. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to drink more coffee. I had amazing watermelon shake. I will say this to pass on to the youngins or the oldins or the middleins. Watermelon shakes all day. That's how I'm going to go into my 200s, is drinking watermelon shakes. I pretty much for the last 10 years been drinking banana, peanut butter, almond milk smoothies every morning with turmeric and cinnamon. I don't mess with lunch barely. I go nuts, dark chocolate, avocado toast, and then I start fucking with some meat in the evening. But yeah, this watermelon shake's amazing. Liquid Death, they don't need my plug, but I want to say that I appreciate them, and especially the sparkling water one, and then the Stumptown. So that's it for me. I just want to say peace and love.